Hey kids, wanna play a game?
Yeah!
Let's go get treasure!
Treasure?
Yeah, rent an unlicensed, unregistered submarine from a man with 2 eye patches.
There's a curse on his family.
Race down to the bottom of the ocean, picking up treasure as you go.
Treasure again!
But watch out, you might not be able to have enough oxygen when you come back up.
Why would I run out of oxygen?
Because of me. Because I want it. That's my treasure. Hey everyone, welcome to the Railroad Express's board game review. We're here at the Mighty Meeple. It's the board game store in Concord, North Carolina, right across from the Concord Mills Mall.
Concord.
And you know what you guys can find here? Drowning, Deep Sea Adventure.
Drowning Man.
Drowning Man,
It's just
yes.
called Drowning Man. Deep Sea Adventure is a great
It's
game.
by Oink Games.
Oink Game, yeah. And it is a very short game, actually. Oh, here? Yeah, let's see here. 30 minutes. That's actually on the high end. I doubt, last time we played takes 30 minutes. We'll edit that out. 2 to 6 players, 8 and older. You know, you're not going to eat the pieces.
But the thing is, it comes in this size of a box, and it's 2 to 6 players.
Yeah, I know. It's got a lot to offer, though.
Yeah, like taking all your friends' oxygen, taking it all for yourself. Just inhaling all that air, delicious air.
Don't worry. By the end of this game, you won't have any friends anymore.
That's right.
I don't have any friends now.
All right.
To the game!
We're going to rate it on our scales of replayability, of ease of use, replayability, and fun. Overall fun.
Yeah, fun.
All right, so let's see how a round of this game works, and then we'll rate it.
Okay, sounds good.
Just step on my lines.
So the game is really simple. You try to make your way all the way down the path, rolling dice along it, and just trying to get treasure.
Actually, you got a piece of treasure, Sean, so
I
you
know.
one less.
But now I've got 2.
You just moved 4.
Yeah.
You're actually,
sorry,
put that
right.
back. You're playing the game wrong. Give me the controller.
Fine.
There you go. Now you get it. So, as Sean just demonstrated poorly, when you have treasure, I've got 2 pieces of treasure. My guy is facing the other way. I need to get out of here because we lost 2 more oxygen now as a direct result of me having 2 pieces of treasure on my turn. Oxygen goes down when you're carrying treasure. So, okay, look at that. I just rolled a 3. You can't really see it. Hold on. There you go. I just rolled 3. I've got 2 pieces of treasure, however, which means I only move 1.
Oh, man.
Now pick it up.
Now pick it up.
You can choose to pick up more treasure, too. So on my turn, I've got 1 treasure, and I'm losing back here.
Yep, we're gonna lose another oxygen.
And I'm trying to rush back, so I rolled a 3, so I moved 2 spaces, minus my 1 treasure. And I'm gonna pick this up too, because I'm so much closer than them, and I want them to lose oxygen on their way back.
The thing is, we want him to lose oxygen too, because we might not make it back, but he might not make it back. So I'll head back, but I think I'll be able to pick up. There we go.
Oh wow, a
man.
6.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll pick that one up too, and hopefully he'll run out of oxygen,
Oh,
and
it's
we'll all die.
Yeah, that's the
getting really
kicker.
cramped in this helmet.
So what ends up happening, hold on, 1, 2, okay, I'm not gonna make cheese. So what ends up happening is if anyone dies, the last person starts dropping their, oh God.
He rolled snake eyes, so he doesn't even move.
Okay, so yeah, that's, yep, here you go, Josh.
Now let's say that I was somehow able to make it back here, and I know these guys are trying to sabotage me. I'm on an X. I can choose to drop one of my pieces of treasure in hopes that I'm able to get back quicker with only 1.
Yeah, you can only drop at the end of your turn though, so after you've rolled poorly like I did, and you're standing on something like, oh, I don't know, other treasure, you can't drop it.
Yep.
You're SOL. Sorry, Drowning Man, you get 3 turns.
That's really the complexity right there of the rules for Deep Sea Adventure.
No,
But
the complexity is the human condition.
the complexity is the human condition. The choices that your other friends are going to make.
Really, the only other thing that we didn't cover is the fact that if somebody was in a space in front of you, they don't count for a space.
Yep.
So if you roll 1, you move 1 right past them. It's as
You
if
kind of
moved
leapfrog
2.
over them.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Get the back there.
Let's say at the end of the round, let's say I die. We drown, run out of oxygen, boop, I'm dead. I take my treasure and I stack it in up to 3 and I put the end. If Sean died too, but he's ahead of me, he takes one of his, makes that stack a 3. Thank you. makes that stack of 3, then he takes his other 2, puts it there.
And then let's say none of us made it. I would take mine and bring it back as well. So what happens to the track now? We all go back to the submarine.
All right, well, you see these things that look like confirm for Smash? There you go. We actually do this for the second and third rounds by picking up the extra X's and thereby shortening the track. So now when you roll a 6 or something, you have a really good chance of getting deeper into the dive and getting the more high value treasure. In fact, a game that we just previously played, by the third round, these 4 treasures were right there as soon as you got off the sub. Oh, sorry, I'm sort of hogging the limelight, but one last thing. These stacks of 3, they count as 1 piece of treasure. So if you make it all the way down here, you pick it up, and you're carrying it back, it only reduces your oxygen by 1, and your movement by 1.
Your dice roll by 1.
Yep, but it's worth whatever these 3 things are.
Yeah, so why don't you flip them over, see what you see what you would
What did I do?
like this up.
1 point, 10 points, 9 points, 20 points.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, or is it? I don't know.
On
We
a
haven't
scale
really.
of 1 to treasure, you won it.
Yes,
right.
you did. Good for you.
Yeah, so that's Drowning Man right there. You guys ready to rate this on our ease of use, replay value, and overall fun categories?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Deep Sea Adventure. Deep Sea Adventure. Deep Sea Adventure has very simple rules. This is it. It's one of those micro games, you know? What am I doing? Ease of use? Hey, we gave Deep Sea Adventure 9 out of 10 on ease of use. It's a really simple game. You roll the dice, and then you move that much. Did you pick up some treasure? Reduce your movement by however many pieces of treasure you have. Oxygen starts dwindling for every piece of treasure you have at the start of your turn. Don't drown. 9 out of 10.
Okay, we gave this, for our replay value score, a 7. Now, I personally voted a little lower because I personally think the game's a little boring after you play it like one time. It's good for one time, but after that it gets kind of samey. There's nowhere for it to go and evolve. But to be fair, it is, for what it is pretty good for, what you got. When you have multiple players and different numbers, that can really change things up. And it can actually improve beyond what I think it is, but there you have it.
So for overall fun, we give it a 6 out of 10. Now, I don't think 6 out of 10 is bad for a game that comes in a box that's this size. And to elaborate on that a little bit more, it can get stale. If you play it multiple times in one day, yeah, it's not going to be that fun. But I'm the one here who has played this game more than anyone else who voted on it today, and I can safely say that, yeah, it's a very enjoyable game. And you're going to come up with different strategies on how you want to play the game, even though it's just as simple as one submarine, an oxygen tracker, and one linear trail that you go down and back up. So yeah, this isn't going to be a game that you want to get out every single day and play because you're going to get burnt out on it. And that's one reason why it's not getting such high scores for us on fun. But take this out once a week as a warm-up for board game night, or maybe just to introduce some friends who aren't used to playing games to something a little different. Yeah, they're gonna love it. And this tiny little thing, easy to pack and take with you wherever you want to go. So that is our score for overall fun. It is a 6 out of 10.
So that was our scores for ease of use, replayability, and fun. Thanks for watching Fail Road Express.
Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like to see more videos. As always, please leave your own score in the comments below, and we're always taking suggestions about what you want to see reviewed or how to play.
Absolutely, and don't forget, you can find Deep Sea Adventure at the Mighty Meeple, and we want to give them special thanks for letting us film at their shop today.
Goodbye.